I couldn't think of an entrance for this video, so
Science.
okay. What is matter? Well, imagine with me, if you would, that there's a giant dragon or cup or anything giant in front of you. And you would see that, you would feel it, and you would grab it, and you see, oh, this is something, this is stuff. But then when you break it down, you realize that cup or that dragon is made up of these tiny little Lego pieces. Those Lego pieces are matter. Except in our case, those Lego pieces are called atoms. And those atoms / Lego pieces come together to make bigger things. And that's what we observe as matter. So matter is made up of these really tiny building blocks called atoms. Those atoms are matter. And whenever they come together, they make bigger things like my hand, or a chair, or the air, or my spare tire. And that's what we observe as matter. Those tiny molecules, not molecules, those tiny atoms. Tiny atoms. Those are matter. And then when they come together, they just make bigger, observable matter. That's what it is. That's what matter is. It's everything that you can see, touch, and feel, and that we can measure that has those atoms. Now, this matter has properties to it and these properties, different properties we're going to get to in more detail in other videos, but let me just skim through them for a second. One of those properties is mass, and mass is just measures how much atoms, how much of those atoms something has, like how much atoms I have, or how much atoms my hand or that chair or the air or my spare tire has. Another measurement is volume, and volume is just seeing how much space matter takes up. For example, how much space does my body take up inside this room? How much space does the air take up inside this room? Is it on? Yes, it is. How much space your basketball takes up in this room? How much space the chair takes up in this room or the universe? How much space my spare tire takes up inside the outside or this universe? That's what volume is. Other properties of matter are its phases. It's phases, stages. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, you got solid, gas, and liquid. Okay, gas is like the air around you. We're gonna get into more details about this, but gas is like the air around you. That's what gas is. Okay, whatever the particles are, the atoms are able to freely move around more and stuff. Solids are anything that are solid, where the atoms are stuck together and they won't move apart. They're stuck together. See, this is solid. And liquid is when the atoms are still stuck together, but they're able to move around more freely, like water. The atoms are still stuck together. You can still touch the water and feel the water. It's still kind of together, but they're able to move around more freely. Those are some properties of matter. So what is matter? Matter is anything that's made up of those tiny building blocks called atoms. And everything that we can see, touch, and feel is matter. Everything that's made up that we can see, touch, and feel that's made up of those little building blocks called atoms is matter. Okay? And that's what matter is. So yeah, I'm done. You can leave. You can go. Leave. Shoo. Stay in school though.